I'm Rachel. I'm currently in my 26th week of pregnancy, so I am almost done with my second trimester, and I thought it would be helpful for me to share with you my second trimester must-haves. Okay, so first is a prenatal that works for you. I've been taking these one-a-day prenatals, but as you can see here, I've tried from my doctor a bunch of samples. Nature Made, this Provida DHA, CVS I was taking before I even went to my first doctor's appointment. Honestly, you should take a prenatal before you even get pregnant, when you even are thinking about trying, just for your own protection and for your baby's protection if you do end up getting pregnant. But take whatever works best for you. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any sort of medical advice. But there are some, like this one for me, this Provida, honestly had a terrible aftertaste and made me feel I was burping it up. So I'm never going to take that again. The rest, actually, I really don't mind. The Nature Made, the one-a-day, they're pretty big. You'll see here, like, they're pretty big, whereas the CVS, which I was taking beforehand, is like a normal, like, multivitamin. And my doctor said that any of these are fine, but I started taking these once I got these samples from my doctor because I thought I enjoyed these and I tolerated them well. But the biggest thing is just take a prenatal. It doesn't really matter which one. Okay, so next we have bra expanders. So I'm going to show you what they look like. I had never even heard of them, but I was having a really hard time with my boobs growing so much, and especially since we're in a pandemic, I can't go to Victoria's Secret and get my boobs measured. Like, that just can't happen. I got a measuring tape, but I was trying to measure them myself, but every time I ordered bras, they just kept coming too big or too small, and honestly, I still haven't found any that I love besides these sports bras because I'm always working out. And they luckily have, oh, this one already has an expander on it. But luckily my sports bras already have like adjustable, not only straps, but also latches in the back. And these were getting a little small for me. I ordered them in the beginning of my pregnancy, probably towards the end of my first trimester when my boobs started growing a lot. And now they just don't fit at all when I wear them without an expander, but I just haven't found anything that I like or that fits, honestly. I keep ordering shit and returning it. But I'm going to show you the white expander so you can see on a black. But they come in all different colors. I have tan, black, white. You can get, I have the 2 latch here because I have 2 latches on my bra, but you can, the package I got also came with 3 latches. I actually have them here. I put them in a little plastic bag so you can see they came in all different types, all different colors. So you just latch this on to your bra, and this obviously works with all bras, not just sports bras, as long as there's hooks on the back. And then on the other side, it even has 2 different ways to adjust. I've been doing the loosest because this is pretty tight on me at this point, which is crazy. It would normally be big on me before I was pregnant. And it just really helps. There's elastic, and this was actually recommended to me by one of my pregnant friends when I was complaining about not having good bras and not being able to have any luck. So bra expanders are a lifesaver. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about belly bands. My back in certain positions just really hurts, and it's getting worse as pregnancy continues. It actually started pretty early though, like in the first trimester, just because of hormones, I think. So my doctor recommended I get some support. I just found this one on Amazon. You put it on your belly, and you can put this under your clothes, obviously, and then you just Velcro in the back, and it provides some additional support. I wear this whenever I wash dishes or when I'm cleaning, because that's when my back hurts the most, or even like if I'm sitting at the table and the chair's not very comfortable at our dining room. There's a few other different types. Like I also have this one. from Mama Strut they sent me, which are worn as shorts. And these are made more for your pubic area and real lower back. And there's a spot for ice packs and heat as well. But my pain is towards my upper back, so this tan one works a little bit better for me. But I definitely recommend the support. The next thing I want to talk about is maternity clothes. First of all, I tried to go shopping before my second trimester and there are no maternity clothes. There's no maternity clothes in the department stores. There's no maternity stores. It's all online. I wish I had known that before I was pregnant or before my second trimester started, so I could prepare a little bit more. So I've kind of been buying clothes as I go especially since the pandemic. I haven't really been going out much, so I don't have a need for many clothes. But I will talk about bottoms. Bottoms are great. Like, I'm gonna just pull my shirt up here so you can see. These jeans, they go from down here, so if I'm wearing a shorter shirt, it's a little bit awkward if you can see the tan, but they provide nice support on the belly, and they're really comfortable, and I may just consider wearing them when I'm no longer pregnant. This shirt is just loose, as you can see, but I do want to talk about just the t-shirts I've been living in. This t-shirt, as you can see, is cinched on the sides. So, especially in the beginning of your second trimester, when you're not huge, and especially for me, I really just felt like I looked fat. I was very self-conscious. And these cinched side shirts made me feel a lot better about myself going on walks and going out in public because I felt like it really accentuated my bump and didn't make me feel fat. Didn't look like I had gained weight. It was just getting obvious that I was pregnant. So I never thought I would be one to wear tighter clothes during pregnancy. I've always worn a lot of loose clothes, but these have been really flattering and a lifesaver. You can just buy them on Amazon too. They're super cheap. But the cinched sides, I totally recommend these. So one other thing that everyone that I've spoken to that's pregnant has told me is not to skim out on lotions or oils for stretch marks. Full disclosure, I have no idea if these are gonna work because I'm still pretty early, I'm 26 weeks. So I think stretch marks appear a little bit later and after birth. So we'll see if these work. But I've been using Palmer's. I bought a variety pack. It kind of came with all of their products to test it out. It has massage lotion, massage cream, which is a little bit heavier than the lotion, skin therapy oil, and a tummy butter. The tummy butter is very thick and kind of leaves me feeling a little bit greasy and oily, but it does seem to work well, like it stays on all day. The lotion and the cream are definitely the most comfortable in terms of absorbing in my skin, and I don't feel it after a few minutes, whereas the oil, I feel a little bit oily as well, but that's to be expected with oil. I've never actually really used oil on my skin before being pregnant, yeah, definitely recommend, according to all my friends at least, use some sort of cream. Even if Palmer's isn't what works for you, it might work for other people, maybe not. Use some sort of cream to prevent those stretch marks. Boobs, under boobs, belly, thighs. Don't forget about the thighs, everyone says. So that's my advice. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is a lifesaver. It's a pregnancy pillow. I got one of these probably at the end of my first trimester or right in the beginning of my second, when I had back pain and I needed extra support. As you can see here, I'm a pillow queen as it is. I love pillows. I also have a big body pillow that I sleep with. But this is great. You can sit up so you're not on your back. So when you're watching TV at night, you put this behind you. You can put your feet on it. And then when you go to sleep, what I do at least is you can keep this back support here, and then I put a pillow on top, and you can put one foot over or Same thing on the other side. You can make it so you're like enclosed in a little shell. And same thing. Honestly, they're heavenly, and I will never not sleep with a pregnancy pillow. And my husband is a little bit worried because it takes up so much of the bed, but he might just have to get one himself too because they're so good. The last thing I want to talk about is a Doppler. So these have a double-edged sword. They are great if you have a scare and you just want to hear your baby's heartbeat. But people can become really dependent on it and anxious, and it really depends on your personality. I wouldn't consider this a must-have, but because it's been a big part of my second trimester, I thought I would include it on this list. It comes with sound booster, and then you just take out the Doppler and you can put it on your belly, just like you would at the doctor's office. Obviously, it's not medical grade what you're going to get at home. This was like $50. I think what they have at the doctor's office is thousands. So it's not going to be anywhere near as good as the doctor's office. But for me, it's provided a peace of mind hearing my baby's heartbeat, especially if I don't feel a kick, or in the beginning when I wasn't feeling kicks at all. I have an anterior placenta, so it took me a while before I felt anything. So just having his heartbeat and hearing it made me feel a sense of relief, and I still listen to it. And like I said, it can really cause a lot of anxiety for some people, so it's not a must-have at all by any means, but it is something I did want to mention that has provided me some comfort. Hope you enjoyed my second trimester must-haves, and I hope they were helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and comment below and let me know what you think, or if you have any other must-haves that I should know about, and I'll see you next time.